Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley for those of you who are new here, and those of you who aren't, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I'm really glad that I've actually got around to filming again this weekend because trying to upload, trying to be consistent. I hope you guys have liked the last two videos. I just want to thank you all so much as well for the love on my latest Pretty Little Thing haul that I uploaded last Wednesday. Again, not sure when this video is going up, but if you saw my most recent video, the Pretty Little Thing lockdown loungewear haul, I just want to thank you for the support because that has got quite a lot of views already. It was on like 500 on Friday night, and that was 2 days after I uploaded it, so thank you all so much for that. I really appreciate that. Hopefully I'm entertaining you all while we're in lockdown, but today is just a quick drugstore get ready with me, kind of my day-to-day, not day-to-day because I don't do it day-to-day, but if I want to do a quick simple drugstore makeup look, this is what I will do. There's nothing on the eyes. I'm really sorry. I was going to do like just lashes, but I thought today I just want to keep my eyes free, so I have just done my skin, so hopefully you like it. If you want to see anything like this similar again, just let me know below what you'd like to see, but if not, let's just get on with the video. I hope you'll enjoy. So I am going to voice over majority of today's video because I'm just going to speed through, but I'll show you what I'm using and tell you what I'm using. Anything I don't mention I'll leave down below for you as well, but I just wanted to mention it may be a little bit shadowy on this side of my face. I don't know why I can't seem to figure out which side of my face is real when I'm looking at you because it flips it round, but I know what my face is. So this side of my face may be a little bit shadowy because the ring light is on the left hand side, my mirror is here. I'm like stood up where my makeup collection is at the moment because my dressing table I'm currently using as a desk throughout the week for working from home, so don't mind that. I've got a lockdown jams playlist at the moment that I'm really enjoying, so if any of you wanted to see what I listen to, I'll leave that linked as well, why not? So for my eyebrows, I'm going to try this first. I'm not too sure though, I may have to switch to this one because I've got the NYX micro brow pencil. I wasn't too sure I was going to use for my brows because I usually use the Anastasia Brow Wiz and pomade, but I don't actually have any drugstore pomades, so it has to be pencil only today, which is fine, that's absolutely fine. But I've got the NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Espresso, but then I also have the Primark skinny brow pencil in the shade brown because I'm not sure, this might be a little bit too dark, because I bought this one when I had dark brown hair and I do have blonde highlights still in this hair, even though it's a little bit grown out with the whole lockdown situation, but I may have to go into this. I'm going to try the next one. If it's a little bit dark I'll jump into this one as well, so you'll see that. Also, while we're on the topic of eyebrows, I actually trimmed my own eyebrows last weekend. I haven't plucked them to like shape them because I just can't bother doing that, and I also don't trust myself enough to wax them, but I did trim them because they were getting a little bit ridiculous and I just couldn't fill in my brows anymore, so I did do that during lockdown. But that's pretty much it on the home beauty front so far. I haven't tried to dye my own hair, which is very good. So yeah, my eyebrows are on. You can see, I'm not sure how much you saw because it's a little bit difficult. I have got it kind of set up so that you can see my full face when I'm trying to do my full face makeup. So eyebrows, not very easy to see, but I am going to use the Primark brow gel. I use this anyway, so not a problem. This I think was like £1 or £2, so it's really good. This is the clear brow gel, but it is not so clear anymore because it's been going through my brows and they've got product in, so I'm just going to whack that on to set my brows in place. I'm not going to lie, my brows aren't even today at all, but that's what happens when you have to use a full pencil and no pomade. I absolutely love using brow pomade, so there's that. So I did also realise I actually lied to you guys when I said I did my eyebrows and that was the only beauty thing I've done at home. I did my own nails as well. I forgot to mention that, so if you guys would like to see a video on how I did them, let me know because I'll definitely do that. I was going to do it yesterday when I did them, but I had never done it before, so I thought I may as well give it a go first. But they actually done it quite well. I don't know if you can see that, but literally I didn't really shape them myself because I have them, I did buy false nails in this shape because I use, hello, focus, I bought some false nails already in this shape from Amazon to just decorate them, because I can't really shape nails. I did have to shape them a tiny little bit when I painted them, because obviously they get a little bit weird and thick on the edges, so I had to shape them up a little bit, and there was a little bit of edges, so I just had to file them down a little bit. But considering I did them myself, I don't think that's too bad. And they're literally Barry M nail polishes and Primark nail glues. If you guys do want to see how I do them, then let me know. I'll do a little video, because we're suffering in lockdown, ladies, let's not lie. I hadn't actually had my nails done for a few months, but it does make me feel a lot better, so this was something really fun to do in lockdowns. If you guys want to occupy your time, get some false nails. Even if you don't want to decorate them yourselves, just buy some you can stick on, because honestly it makes us feel so much better. So I did do my skincare pre-filming this, but I had some breakfast in between that, so I'm just going to whack on some moisturiser first, just before I put my primer on. So my moisturiser that I use, you guys would have seen this before if you watch my videos, I use this all the time. This is the L'Oreal Hydrogenous moisturiser, and this is the normal to dry skin, because I do have dry skin. I usually actually use the dry sensitive skin one, but I ran out of that and I had this in my kit, so I've just been using that ever since. Not really much difference, to be honest, but again I do have dry skin, so it could be because it's normal to dry. But I just whack this on. At the moment doing my makeup, I whack on my moisturiser with a brush. When I do my normal skincare, I don't use a brush to do it, but I just feel like this is a bit nicer. So I'm currently using the Zoeva 125 stippling brush to do that with. You can use any kind of brush, but I find a stippling brush is the best to mix around skincare, and even for primers and stuff this is quite good to use, so I'm just going to go in with that first. A good tip to share is always try and buff your moisturiser, your skincare, anything like that you're kind of buffing into the skin upwards, so that it prevents any wrinkles, because dragging the skin downwards can cause wrinkles and lines. So just try and drag your skin upwards. Moisturising is such a big step for me, having dry skin, but I do find it really does help with anybody. Like if you just put on a good moisturiser, and then it gives you such a good base for your foundation, which we all want. So that's the moisturiser on, and my skin, as you can see, it's a little bit glowy now, a lot more hydrated, so that's really good. And then I'm just going to jump in with my primer, which does a pretty similar job, but I just like to have the double layer because of my dry skin. And this is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer. Now I love this. I've been using this for pretty much almost 2 years now, for maybe about 1.5 years, and that's how much I've still got left, and this is my first tube. And it's about £15, which is a little bit pricey from the drugstore, but like I said, it's lasted so long, and I really like it. It's got these like gold flecks in it. It's really hydrating, really glowy. It's a bit weird how you apply it, it's like a spatula, but I just kind of just go in with it on my face. I do use quite a bit, because at the moment, being indoors, etc., my skin is not loving life, so I just kind of put that. I don't tend to really put any on my forehead, because I just don't really need it. I'm just going to whack a little bit of the excess on there for now, and then just blend that in. So today's makeup, I'm going to keep it very, very simple. It's just like an everyday drugstore. It's not like a full glam eye look or anything like that. So now I'm like fully facelift and primered and everything's ready to go. I'm now going to use my foundation. So this is the Maybelline Superstay. Now I went off this for a little while, but I've gone back to it recently, and I just want to say this one is a little bit too dark for me, but the lighter shade that I've got at the moment is too pink. I was using this last weekend when I just fake tanned. My fake tan is pretty much almost gone now, so it is going to look a little bit too dark. I'm just going to try and blend it in as much as possible, so I'm sorry if it's still a little bit too dark at the end. We'll try and sort that out with bronzer, etc. I might just drag down my neck and see what happens, but yes, to buff that out, because I don't want as much coverage, and obviously because it's a little bit too dark, I'm going to use the Zoeva buffer brush. I used that last week as well when I was doing full faces. This is the Zoeva 104 buffer, if anyone wants to know. That's how gross it looks, but it's really nice. It's really dense, and you can just kind of bounce it over the skin. So I'm just going to go in with this one. This is in the shade Nude Beige 21, if I didn't say, but like I said, it's a little bit too dark. the e.l.f. concealer. This is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer, full coverage. This is in the shade Medium Sand, because I did actually buy this concealer last year, but the shades I got were my pale shades, so I hadn't been able to use them. This is in the shade Medium Sand, but this is in the shade Light Peach, so you can see there's a slight difference there. That one's more my tan shade. So I don't actually have a drugstore loose powder, which I didn't realise. So this could go horribly wrong because I don't actually have a drugstore loose powder, so I'm going to have to use a setting powder under the eyes, which is pressed. This is the Essence Banana Brighten Up Banana Powder. This was very cheap, it was like £2.50. I've used it a couple of times, like a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite. But it's in the shade 10. It says you can use it for baking. Obviously I'm not going to bake with it because I wouldn't bake with the pressed powder. So all over my face, I'm then going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, just because this is the best drugstore powder I have come across. I do also really like this one, which is the Revolution Bake and Blot, but I find this one, well, I mean, I would actually say it's pretty similar to the Rimmel one. I just don't know, I reach the Rimmel one more often. I don't know why. I think it's the scent of this one, because this one smells like baby powder, and it's, I don't know why, but I don't like the smell of that. But this is the Revolution Bake and Blot in the shade Translucent, also really good, but again, these ones are like £5, whereas the Rimmel one is £3, I'm pretty sure, so it's just one of them things. They're pretty much both just as good. So like I said, going in with the e.l.f. concealer, I'm just going to use a beauty blender to blend that out. I'm just going to put it on all the areas that I would usually highlight, etc. And get some coverage under these eyes, and then we'll set it in with that banana powder. Before anyone judges, I put a lot of concealer under my eyes because I have awful dark circles, if you can't tell. So I've mentioned it on my socials. If you guys aren't following me, make sure to follow me at @AshleyStill_ on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure it's Ashley_still on Twitter. But I'll leave my socials below. Okay, I'll leave my socials below for you guys anyway. But I just really want to know what you guys want to see while we're all stuck at home. What videos would float everyone's boat at the moment, because I know there's not much else to do at the moment. TV's hella boring, so if we can bring some YouTube entertainment to the world, why not? So if you guys want to see anything in particular that's quarantine related or un-quarantine related, let me know. I am going to have a lounge underwear haul coming soon. It's only going to be a very, very small one because I only bought a few things, but I ordered it all like last Sunday, like the first Sunday of lockdown, and it only got shipped yesterday, which was Saturday. So I'm waiting for that to come in the week and then do a haul with that. It's just a few underwear sets and then a couple of bits of the clothing that I could get, because they had a massive birthday haul. If you guys aren't familiar with Lounge Underwear, they had a birthday sale, sorry, not a birthday haul, they had a massive birthday sale, which I was very much enticed by, because I've been looking at Lounge Underwear for months, following like Jordan Lipscomb's videos and Sid and Elle, like all my favourite YouTubers always rate about Lounge Underwear. I know they are sponsored, but I know that my favourite YouTubers wouldn't talk about them if they weren't good, so I just thought I'd order some bits. And I also got my sister a set as well. Got myself some trackies and some shorts, so I'm just going to show you that in a little mini haul when it does come, just to talk about Lounge Underwear unsponsored. So if you guys do want to see anything else similar to that, then let me know. But at the moment all I've got planned is this video, a makeup collection, a room tour, and then that lounge video. So if you guys do want to see anything while we are stuck indoors, this is the time to let me know, because I'll be able to film on the weekends at the moment. So obviously I'm still working throughout the week, so I do work 8:30 to 5:30 all week, and the last week has been very busy, so I haven't even been like logging off and doing fun things in the evenings with my family or just on my own. I've just been getting what I need to do, get done, and then logging back in, which is the danger of working from home, because you just shouldn't do that. You should relax, but it's a bit hard when you're at home, you know. Right, now we'll try that horrible banana powder. I don't know if it's horrible, I'm just being really nasty, but I've only ever used it once and didn't like it, so I'm going to try it now. This is the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder, if you didn't catch me saying it, and this is the Spectrum brush. I don't know what it's called, I got it in a glossy box years ago and I always used it with under eye powder. It's just like a little domed brush, so let's go in. Right, just gonna... My camera just died halfway through that. I wouldn't say that's too bad. I don't know, it doesn't feel horrible, it doesn't feel cakey. I feel like last time I used it, it left like a bit of a cast. I think that maybe because I used a lighter concealer last time, because obviously I was paler at the time. But I don't hate that, so that's good. I don't hate it, it's just not my favourite. And then I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte just to set the rest of my face. And I'm using the Primark, this is the PS Pro large powder brush in the number 115, so that's that, and I think it's like £4, which is pretty good. I'm now going to go in with my bronzers. So first of all, I don't really have anything to contour with, drugstore wise. I don't really tend to contour anymore. I just kind of go in with my bronzer and hope for the best. That's just me being lazy, but I am using this at the moment, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. And this is the Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer. This one is in the shade Light Medium. I actually saw Erin Rose use this first, like last year, like at least a year ago now. I saw her use this, fell in love with it, picked it up, fell in love with it even more. It's a really nice warm bronzer, which I really like on my skin. And I'm also using the Peaches and Cream PC04 brush. Love these, they're just fantastic. Bronzer is one of them things that I just love. So watch it go on my skin right now. And then I'm going to go in with another one afterwards as well, but I'll tell you that in a second. And then I'm going to go in with the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Glow. This is the shade 04. This is again a really warm bronzer, but it's got some shimmer in it, so I really like that because obviously I love to glow. Love that healthy sun-kissed skin look, so I just kind of chuck this on as like a bronzer topper, I guess. But yeah, you can actually get this in Boots now, UK gals, if you're not too sure. Beauty Bay or Boots. And it's great. I've got two of these. I've got this one in the shade Soleil, but Soleil is a little bit but Soleil is a little bit better for me when I'm paler, so this one is great for now. Okay, then I'm going to jump in with this, another Lottie London product actually. I don't realise how much of it, well, I only use two things, but I use them all the time, so that's really weird. But this is the Lottie London Blush Crush in the shade Drake. This is just a gorgeous pink blush. You can see it under my brush there. It's just great, and they're like £5, which is amazing. And this is the Real Techniques multitask brush. So I actually don't have a drugstore setting spray that I really like. So I am just going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter because I do feel like it's worth the splurge. The only one that I have from the drugstore is Revolution, and I don't like it, so I'm not going to use it because I don't want to ruin this whole thing now. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay one, breaking my own rules, but this is what I would use if I'm doing a full drugstore face or a full high-end face or anything. I always use this, so sorry about it. You can also get them mini versions for like £9, so if you wanted to do that, do it. But then following my setting spray, I am going to use the Revolution X Soph highlighter palette. I do also really like the Revolution Ultra Pro Glow highlighter palette, which is great, but I thought I'd use Soph's today because I haven't used this in ages, and I've seen it go back around YouTube at the moment. It's been circulating for people's favourites, so I thought I'd give it another go. I haven't tried it in ages, but I know I love it, so we'll go with that. Definitely does what I'm asking it to, doesn't it? subtle highlighter. So then I'm going to do some lips. Now, you may be wondering what the hell you've not touched your eyes. I'm not doing anything on my eyes today. I've come to the conclusion. I was going to put lashes on, but I really don't want to put any mascara on today. Mascara just really ruins my lashes, I find. So I've decided not to do anything to my eyes. I really like doing this sometimes where I just do a full face, as in full glowy skin, all that jazz, and then nothing on the eyes. I feel like it really makes your eyes open up. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, because I think it looks quite nice when you do that. Yeah, that's just me. So anyway, moving on to lips, because my camera is going to die. So I'm going to use the Essence lip liner in the shade Lost in Love. This is the soft contouring lip liner, and I'm going to use the NYX gloss in Creme Brulee. This is the butter gloss. I haven't used this one yet, so I thought I'd give that a go. I keep filming from naked, but I have got a top on. So Essence lip liner and NYX butter gloss in Creme Brulee, like I said. So just quickly, my camera did actually die while I was doing my lips, so anyone that didn't realise, I did finish my lips off with just a lip liner and lip gloss from NYX. So the liner is from Essence and the gloss is from NYX, so you'll just see me talk about it, but you just didn't see me put it on because the camera did die. But that, of course, is the end of the video, so I just wanted to thank you all for watching it. I hope you enjoyed seeing me create this face. Very simple, glowy skin with all drugstore makeup. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave. And don't forget, if you do think of anything you guys would like to see going forward, let me know in the comments below or message me on Instagram as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.